not a game, it's a rage thing.
Fat Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast. Okay? FBS endorsed a lot of channels. He created a lot of channels, and I bet he can't count how many channels that he has helped to get monetized, and I'm one of them.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that.
Fabrizio was always a tough kid. He was a tough kid. He had a nice punch. If you hit him, he would knock you the fuck out.
I already had the position. I don't want to say boss, but that's what I was. I had the position. I was made directly with New York, and I didn't have to answer to nobody in my area.
I didn't watch the show, so I didn't really understand the magnitude or, like, you know, how big this moment was.
But you know what? When De Niro asked him to let the old lady stay, you know, and she has to stay with the dog. Well, God, that's ever started, huh? You know that scene? And he was like, "Stop."
Anytime I got to shoot at John's restaurant on East 12th Street, which was like a big mob hangout where like Joe the Boss Masseria would like hold court, and I got to work with Ivo Nandi, who played Joe the Boss. Those were some of my favorite scenes.
And the moment you walk in, I could recognize who's at the bar, who's sitting at the table, FBI. And this is the first time that I meet Sonny Franchitti.
As a matter of fact, outside the Bada Bing, the Satin Dolls, we put a curtain in the parking lot. Everyone was wondering, why is that big curtain in the parking lot? We were rehearsing the hanging scene.
I'm living proof, guys. I'm living proof. I mean, no, I'm no millionaire or nothing, but listen, look at my life 4 years ago. I was in a fucking hotel. I was, selling crack. I was snorting coke. I was drinking myself to fucking death. I was literally taking bags full of Ativan just because I wanted to die in my sleep. I was all alone, and now I'm here. I have my family. I have a little bit of money in the bank. I got everything I want. And I got you guys in this channel. So if I can do it, any of you can do it.
Yizzo. Sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. What a fucking morning. I swear to God. Ugh. I don't want to bore you with it, but just to let you know why I was late. First of all, I was working on putting a new intro up, which, again, for some odd reason, doesn't fit the screen. So hours and hours and hours and hours and hours worth of work is fucking useless now. I couldn't get the music uploaded because, again, I'm back on the MacBook, and you can't do anything on a MacBook. Anything. It's fucking useless. And what else? Then I had to steam a shirt because the fucking dryer's full, which pisses me off. And it's just been one of those mornings. And then I start the fucking show, and for some odd reason, the thumbnail won't come off the screen. It just wouldn't. There's nothing I could do. I was trapped. Like, I couldn't get myself on the screen. It was impossible. Oh, so it wasn't even OCD this time. It was a whole fucking series of fucking shitty events that took place this morning. God almighty, I want to put my fucking head through a wall. So I apologize for keeping you waiting so long. I try, when I'm doing that sometimes it's because I'm trying to do something to make the show better for everybody. But yeah, it just doesn't, I'm not having luck lately. That new intro, the one that I worked on a month or so ago, I put up maybe 2 months ago, that took me days. It took me 2 weeks to make that intro. I'm not kidding. And it doesn't fit the screen. Now, last night, I took part of it out to insert another part, another little video clip. And I compressed it and did everything I had to do to upload it. And now it still doesn't fit the screen, except it really, really doesn't fit the screen now. So, yeah, I'm going to snap. So I'm in a bad fucking mood. I was in a great mood, but now I'm irritated. Anyway, let me do some shout outs. Dave, Joe Root, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Edward Everett, Psycho, Big Vic 1965, Mike Slick. Let me see. Saxon, what's up, bro? I love the new shorter format. Yeah, it's quick, wasn't it? Isaac FDZ, what up, bro? Yeah, Isaac sent let me get back here, a super chat on the last show. I don't want him not to get credit for it. Let me see. It said, what's the word? Mockingbird, Yizzo Gang, what up, what up? $4.99. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Who didn't I shout out? Jesse Roth. I don't even know now. Ronan 456. Shawnee Skell McCarthy. Tony Pizza claims he broke a dozen eggs and was a millionaire by 20 years old. Yeah, okay. Antonino, what's up, bro? Sally, good to see you. John DeLong, my man. And on top of all this, too, my fucking computer, the one that cost like $5,000 fucking dollars, the touchpad still doesn't work on it at all, and I just can't get used to using a fucking mouse. So now I either got this, the MacBook, which I can use the touchpad, no problem, but I can't do anything else in the fucking thing, or I could use that computer over there that I love so much, but I have to use the mouse, and I just can't get used to it. These are my problems for the day, guys. Fuck me. Miss Can't Be Wrong, FBS. I don't know what is that? Me singing You Got a Friend in Me to you. Oh, that will make you laugh. What do you mean? Oh, picture me singing You Got a Friend in Me to you, LOL, that will make you laugh. Well, I would, but I've never seen you, so I can't picture you doing it. I can picture you up on the panel here with your avatar. I'll cheer up, guys. I was still waiting in the old stream. I'm sorry, Sally. Fucking mess. Ma D, what's up? Good to see you too. Joe Bag of Donuts. All right, guys. Tom Sheehy, if I didn't shout you out, my brother, what's good? All right, so I wake up today and I start getting pictures sent to me of this animal in blackface. Fucking Tony Pizza. He's done that before, I know. But seriously, I mean, bro, can you possibly be any more fucking racist? And then I hear he's jumping around the screen acting like a fucking monkey, making monkey noises and shit while he's in blackface. This is why I tell you that his people pay him to do the shit they can't do in their real lives. In 2024, do you know what will happen to a person who has anything in their lives going on or anything in their life going on? You take any individual who has a job, friends, a family, a business, any sort of business interests, you know, anything. Okay? And let him do that on YouTube or anywhere in public and see what happens to him. I mean, just imagine blackface and you're jumping around like a monkey and you're talking specifically about a black man while you're doing it. Talking about SoFlo. What in the fuck, man? Anybody else? I don't care if you work at McDonald's or you're the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. You do that on camera or anywhere anyone can see you and tell on you, you're done. You're finished. You are finished. Not to mention, you'll go viral. You'll go absolutely viral, and you'll never get a job or anything ever again. You'll never get a job, an apartment, anything. You probably won't even get a car loan after some shit like that. But then again, you won't be able to anyway because you won't have a job. Fucking berserk. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I know that's what people love about him, that he'll just do whatever the fuck he wants and there's nothing you could do to him. And, you know, like I said, once again, the cowards of the world who are afraid to do these things in their own lives, they will pay him money all day to do this shit for them. You know, they love racist shit. They're all racists over there in the trailer park that is Tony Pizza's chat. So there's nothing they love seeing more than racist shit played out right in front of them. The type of stuff they dream about all fucking day. Unbelievable. Then I heard this jerk off got a mohawk. Well, fuck, I didn't hear he got a mohawk. I saw the pictures. This asshole got a fucking mohawk, which I think he did that before at one point or another, but I can't even say he got a mohawk. Like, if you saw the pictures, it's not even like, it's like he took clippers and did it himself. There's patches of hair. He can't even fucking do that right. Loser. If anyone else was on here doing that, SlobTube would be crying and clutching their pearls. Pizza does it. They give him money. Yeah, Josie, too. Josie, a black woman. Loves that shit. Can't get enough of it. Half her channel is filled with videos of Tony calling her the N-word, and she's like his bosom buddy. You know? Unbelievable. These people. If I, oh my fucking God, if I said anything, I made fun of a guy's accent one time. I don't know if you remember, a long time ago. Look at my dot when I'm talking. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that. Okay? And there was outrage, just straight outrage all across MobTube. Well, not really. It's just those assholes over there. Oh, he's racist. Yeah, I'm racist. But Tony Pizza, he's not racist. MRE, he's not racist either, right? Yeah, me, the guy who's constantly surrounded by black people and consider, you know, many of these guys my family. Yeah, I'm the racist one, but Tony Pizza in blackface jumping around like a fucking monkey. No, not at all. Only on MobTube, guys. Only on MobTube. Pizza's people are spineless. They have no balls, no ambition, blah, blah, so they follow him. Yeah, of course. These are people that have picked the homeless guy as their leader. But I told you guys, and I'm not going to get into politics, but one thing we found out is that people, if a guy says the right racist shit, every other racist in the country will worship him like a god. Now we just got a smaller version of that on MobTube. You know what I mean? A guy says enough hateful, racist, ignorant ass shit, and they'll worship him like a god. They'll give him all their money to the point where they're eating peanut butter out of a jar. Remember? All their money, just so they can continue to hear the hatred, that they feel but are afraid to express because of the world we live in, and because it's fucking disgusting. And they know what the repercussions could be. See, that's where Tony Pizza comes in handy to these people, is that he has nothing to lose. How do you cancel Tony Pizza? The guy canceled himself when he was 16. He's been canceled. You know what I mean? Some people are too big to cancel. Like Eminem. That's why he can make that album the other day. What are they going to do to him? You can't cancel Eminem, no matter what he does. Because people fucking love him and they're going to buy his music no matter what. And even when the album is shitty, they'll still say it's good, like the last one. Okay? Dave Chappelle, too big to cancel. Just like Eminem. Eminem, all he needs is a microphone, and a recording booth. And he can, put out music till the day he fucking dies. You can't cancel him. People will keep buying it. Dave Chappelle, all he needs is a venue, and he could set up that himself, or set that up himself. He could simply, he has all the money in the world. Anytime he wants to, he can book a venue. He could pay to rent out an arena, a stadium, whatever, and then charge a ticket price, and tens of thousands of people are going to be at every single show. Can't cancel them. Too big to cancel. Tony Pizza is too small to cancel. No bullshit. You're either too big to cancel or you're too small to cancel. Tony Pizza, even if you played his fucking bullshit in front of the biggest group of liberals you could find, there's nothing they would be able to do to him. And even they would realize that right away. What are we going to do? He's already a homeless scumbag. What are we going to do? He doesn't even have a home to take away. What are we going to do? We're going to take his RV away? Oh, God. You guys are going to love this. Oh, my God. On top of everything else, this computer isn't plugged in. The plug is back there. And it's about to die. By the way, I'll say that about MacBooks. I've done like 2 or 3 live streams on this now without even plugging it in. And it's just now dying. But now I have a situation. Because all those wires back there, they're zip tied together. All the plugs and stuff, they're zip tied together with multiple zip ties, probably 4 or 5 of them. This way they're all nice, it's one big thing of wires instead of them being all over the place, So somehow now during this show, I have to figure out how to get down there, cut all those zip ties off, unplug the fucking thing, bring it over here to this outlet, and plug it into the computer before, the computer dies. So that's making my day back. Guys, I hope you're donating today. I swear to Christ. If I fucking came on this show and I'm going through all this for nothing, I think I might snap. All right, guys, give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be back. Oh, Miss Camp, you're wrong. You want to come on? Yeah. Absolutely. I'll drop the link. Anybody else wants to come on, grab the link. I think Frank wanted to come on. If you're watching, brother. What's up, calling out bullshit? How the fuck are you? D. Gainey. Pizza let a blind quadriplegic cut his hair. That's what it looks like. Good to see you, D. Gainey. I thought after the other day you were probably gone. I just assumed. Shit. Let me see. Miss Can't Be Wrong is coming on. She's going to help me out. I'll keep an eye out in case Frank jumps backstage or anything too, so I can put him on while I'm doing this. All right, guys. Here's Miss Campurong. I will be right back, Miss Campurong.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey guys, how are y'all doing this morning? Happy Monday. The weekends go by so quick, don't they? Hey Ryan, how are you doing? D Gainey, Sally, calling out bullshit, Tom Sheehy, War. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's had probably multiple cups of coffee by now. And I hope everybody's, getting going with their day. Hey, Alex fella, how are you doing, sweetheart? Haven't seen you in forever. Hope you're doing good this morning. Chris Capello, just makes me smile when I see all you good people this morning. QBN Muscle, it's Moody Monday, baby. Yeah, it is. I'm wondering, how everything shook out this morning. And hey, Ronan 456, did you guys see our resident bum this morning in blackface? Hey, Chicago Muscle, how are you doing this morning? I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Alex fella. I really am. It's good to see you around some. Enjoy your videos too. And Joey Dimes, he's another one that really does good and really gets pizza worked. But yeah, couldn't believe. I mean, he must really be to put on the makeup and carry on like that. And I think he had on every pair of glasses he owns and sunglasses on top of them. The things people do, huh? But yeah, other than that, I don't really know what's new, what's going on this morning. 3 pairs and a bald, and the wig making him look bald. And the makeup, the brown, I think he got most of it off, but left some on his nose, which makes it look like he has poop on his nose, which he gets it on his hand, so why not his nose? But yeah, somebody was saying, he never got rid of the dog. I'm like, you guys are really that slow. We had that figured out at the time, that he never got rid of the dog. You can't just take a dog to the animal shelter and then say, I changed my mind. Does anyone know what it was called? Because I can't find the video. I think Sammy Lee, but someone knows the name. What video? What video you talking about, Wise Guy TV? I don't know. I didn't think Sammy ever deleted any of his videos either. I thought once he put one up, he left them up. But yeah. He's only 57, looks 97. He looks horrible. I mean, and he just don't cut his hair right. It always makes him look like an old lady instead of an old guy. Oh, there's FBS. He's back.
Here I am. Thank you, Miss Campurong.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll jump back in chat now. You got everything handled?
As soon as I get my roadcaster on here, hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass having to plug everything in.
I'm telling you. Okay, I'm good.
All right, I'm down in the chat.
Thank you. You did a great job, by the way.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. Here we go again. Jesus fucking Christ. I swear to God. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. A bottle of water fucked my whole life up. A bottle of water that wasn't flat on the bottom fucked everything up. That's how quickly something can fuck your whole shit up. A stupid bottle of fucking water. Not even a whole bottle. Like this much of a bottle. Fucked everything up. Wise Guy TV, what's up? Does anyone know what it was called? Because I can't find. Oh, I heard Miss Campurong read that. What are you talking about? Well, what is called? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, pizza is too small to cancel. He's a fucking nobody. What are you gonna do to him? I mean, he doesn't want a job ever again anyway. Matter of fact, I would use this disgusting thing he did today with the blackface to try to fuck his life up. I would do everything in my power to make it go viral. But for what? It will only help him. Because nobody, once they find out his story, is going to even bother doing anything to him. And again, even if they were, what could you do to him? But all these hateful motherfuckers out there that like that type of shit, they'll just join his chat and start donating. I'll make him a fucking millionaire by accident. You know what I mean? There's no point. Try a Bluetooth touchpad. That'll work. Sabrina Merrick, $5. Thank you, Sabrina. A Bluetooth touchpad? What is that? What do you just sit it like in front of the computer or some shit? How does that work? Who deserves a family? What? Oh, what are you talking about? Leon or something? Oh, yeah. And the dog trying to lick the brown stuff off his face. That sounds so disgusting. And it is. He's trying to lick the fucking black face right off of Tony Pizza's white face. Yeah. Poor dog. I'll tell you what, I don't know if that dog could have it much worse than he does now. Most workers in that field love dogs and frown upon that abandoning shit won't give the dog back. Oh, you mean because you guys were talking about if about how people are just figuring out now that Tony never gave the dog away, and they actually, they realized they've been fooled by him saying that he gave the dog away and got it back. Yeah, of course not. This is why Tony Pizza supporters, I know you're dim, okay? I know you're not bright whatsoever. You're stupid individuals, just dumb people all around. But listen to FBS when he talks. Okay, listen to me. I see through everything. I've told you about every single scam Pizza has pulled, and I haven't been wrong about one yet. Anytime he threatens you with something, just remember he's not really going to do it no matter what it is. If he says he's coming to somebody's house, he's not going there. It's not going to happen. If he says he's going to fuck somebody up, it's not going to happen. There's not a chance of it. If he says he's going to leave YouTube permanently, that will never, ever happen. If he says he's giving Leon away, that won't happen. If you give him money for a specific thing, he won't buy it. No matter what he says, it's bullshit. That's it. And it's not just me. Anybody in this chat can tell you that anything he's doing is bullshit. You pick a specific thing he does, whatever he does next, and anybody in this chat is smart enough to tell you, yeah, that's absolute bullshit. Give me 1 second. I'm going up a little bit. The FBS you woke joke. That's me. Let's see here. Oh, what's up, Kian Gibney? He said, hello, chat. Hello to you, Kian. Bullocks. Oh, shit. It's probably shoe polish. Of course. Yeah, what else would it be? I would guess, unless you went and bought some fucking Halloween makeup, and I'm not even sure they sell brown, and that's probably for a good reason. For this shit. They sell brown Halloween makeup. They probably shouldn't if they do, I want to hear more about this Bluetooth touchpad business, LOL. So do I. Bluetooth touchpad sounds like some witchcraft. It definitely does. Has Tony explained the mutant toe yet? No, Newcastle Trance. And if you're new, welcome, by the way. Just like he hasn't explained the bat wings and everything else that's wrong with him. No, he just happens to have 6 toes. Fucking weirdo. I swear to God, I don't know his exact neighborhood in Long Island. Was it somewhere near a fucking toxic waste dump? What the fuck happened to Tony Pizza? He's not human. I'm telling you. Go back to that video where he took his shirt off. He literally has bat wings. His shoulders go like this. I've never seen anything like it. They go like that. And now he's got 6 toes, we see. On each foot, I'm sure. If not, at least on one foot. What happened to him? How's he built like this? I don't know. Not to mention the other weird, everything about like his whole upper body. Very strange looking character. And the fact that, he's fucking 57 and he looks like he's 113, I don't know. And just what an animal he is. I mean, I hate to think that people could just be born and turn out this way. You'd like to think that something went wrong. There was some defect or some interference, like living near a toxic waste dump or too much radiation or something like that. They're saying they were unlucky, bro. They were saying, oh, I don't know what that's about. You guys are talking Irish stuff. Get the fuck out of here. S703 wireless touchpad, high precision haptic feedback, Bluetooth trackpad, multi-gesture support for desktop, laptop, notebook, compatible with Windows 10 and 11 black. Word? Look at you, Sabrina. You might have saved the day. And Miss Can't Be Wrong sent me this this Amazon thing. So this is only $40. I like that. That makes me happy. I guess it would have to be like right here. It would be right in front of me. I don't know if I could figure it out. I didn't even know those things existed. I got to tell you this, though. That might be a short-term solution. But this computer is basically brand new, and it's a very, very high-quality laptop. I think as high quality as you could possibly get in a laptop. And I want it to be perfect. You guys know me. Everything has to be perfect. Everything. So I do have to get it fixed. I don't know if that's even possible. If it could I bring it to a computer repair shop and get a fucking new touchpad put in eventually, even if I don't do it now? Just out of curiosity, computer people. The video Sammy did where he says Gotti ordered him to kill Chin and he was going to storm his social club. What the fuck is that story? He said that? I'm assuming Wise Guy TV, you want that to make fun of him with, right? Because that's not true. That can't be true. There's no fucking way that's true. Yeah, no. I don't believe it. I don't know what video, bro. I don't watch Sammy, I just don't pay attention to that guy. Yes, thank you. Sabrina Merrick, $5. It's a standalone touchpad. I have an Apple one, but it will work on a PC. Pair it via Bluetooth. Look at you. Sabrina not only donates every single day, but she may have just saved my life. Because I'll tell you the truth. This MacBook is a monster. I'm not going to lie, man. I am so glad I have this fucking thing for streaming and shit. But for practical purposes, it's just not, you know what I mean? It just doesn't work for me. I need Windows. That's what I need. So it's fantastic to have as a backup, and I love having it for my Serato, for my DJ shit, but I don't want to use it to do these shows. I want to use the other one. So thank you, Sabrina. He is inbred. He has to be. I don't give a... Now, he said one time that his mother, his grandfather. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you what I think about that. That's fucking sick. That's disgusting. And only an animal like Tony would say that about his mother. And if it was true, because I'm assuming it's made up, if it was true, only an animal would say that about his mother. Like, in other words, if it's fake, only an animal would say that about his mother. And if it's true, to even put that information out there, you're an absolute scumbag. But listen, I will not slander that woman. I won't. I'm not like him. Just because I hate Tony Pizza, I won't slander his mother and say that I believe that Tony's a product of incest. But I kind of think he is. I think there's something going on there. He is not normal. Have you ever in your motherfucking lives, anybody, heard of a guy or a girl or anything else, these days, who at the age of 16 decided You know, I live in this nice house. My parents got money. They give me anything I want. But fuck it. I'm going homeless. And then just they leave home. And then never go back. And then never get another home again. And they're somehow content living on the street with a pocket full of boogers and shit on their hands. I mean, have you ever heard of something like this happening to anyone else in this world? Or somebody doing anything like this? Anyone in the world? Have you ever heard a story like this? This is not a guy who fell on hard times, became homeless, and then said, fuck it. I can live like this the rest of my life. I don't want any responsibilities. This is the way it'll be from now on. No, this is a guy who made this choice at the age of 16. That's why you know that those stories about Creedmoor and Sagamore are true. Okay, because there's no doubt that it takes serious, severe mental issues to make a choice like that. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. Tony Pizza is just a spoiled brat. He's a fucking, he's a baby. And I'm sure that's why he's a spoiled brat, because since he was a baby, they gave him everything he wanted and they pampered him and coddled him. You know what I mean? And then once they finally asked him not to do something or didn't give him his way, he said, I'm fucking leaving home. Because all she wanted was for him to change his disgusting clothes before he walked or sat on the carpet, whatever it was. That's all she wanted. And listen, going back to those stories about Sagamore and Creedmoor, anything. Now, listen, as far as the story of him putting in his brother's mouth, I don't know if that's true. I don't know. But he did some crazy shit to end up there. And I will say the one reason that story is believable is because that is the kind of thing that will get you put in a psych ward rather than get you locked up when you're that age. I knew a kid that threw a screwdriver at somebody. They put him in a fucking psych ward. It just depends on what the thing is. They told the judge I was going to kill myself. They put me in a psych ward. It just depends. But when you're a kid like that, rather than putting you in any type of juvie or kiddie jail, they'll put you in a psychiatric ward like they probably did with him, because to try to stick in your brother's mouth at that age, there's something psychologically wrong with you. It's not like he just punched his brother in the face or even beat him up. He tried to do that. So that's a mental issue. You know what I mean? So, the story. He drops out of fucking school because he just can't get his ass to school. His mother gives up and says, you know what, just drop out and get a job. And he gets a job. I forget the exact story from the call, but he had a job. I don't know if he had two different jobs. He lost one and got another one at a gas station, or if he had, I could have sworn she said that he loved his job or something. I don't know. But whatever the story was, my memory, he comes home and I think he was working at the gas station and comes home with his filthy overalls on. She asks him to change before he sits on the carpet, and he leaves home. Leaves home permanently. It's not like he said, fuck you, mom, and left and went and stayed at a friend's house overnight and came back the next day. He was like, I'm leaving for good. I'm leaving for, how dare you ask me to do something that any parent might ask their kid to do? I'm Tony Pizza. Even though back then he was just little Sean McCarthy. I'm painting a picture for you guys. I'm leaving, mother. I'm leaving right now. I'm going to my aunt's house, and then I'm going to take you for child support, you raggedy bitch. I think his neighbor was the Toxic Avenger, maybe. How maybe he had a gypsy on a Thinner when the guy walked up and said, Thinner. Maybe a gypsy walked up to Tony Pizza and said, loser. That was it. Every day that passed, Tony became more and more of a loser. Maybe. LOL. You know, Stranger Things is based off an island experiment somewhere in New York. Maybe pizza is from the upside down. Yeah, it's called. It's a Long Island. It's called. Oh my god, what was that called? I know what you're talking about. If that's the one I'm thinking of, yeah. Yeah, somebody has to know. There was something that went on back then around there. He used to say his mom slept with his G-paw, so maybe just good old insult. Well, that's what, yeah. Oh, I guess I'm just way behind. Yes, they replaced touchpads. Fucking A. Well, I'm sure it'll be like $600, but I'll figure it out. Guarantee you that. You could probably order the touchpad and install it yourself. Not very tough, and YouTube could get you through it. Oh, Chicago race engines. I would almost definitely fuck that up somehow. But I'm willing to watch a video, a tutorial, you know. I remember, wise guy, I remember Sammy said he was going to break the glass and jump through it with an Uzi. Yeah, sure he was. All right, Frank, cool, bro. How come we never heard that story before? Until apparently Sammy told it on his show. How come? How come it's not in his book? It's not in his book. Right? I would remember that. Then again, I probably wouldn't, but I would think. A pocket full of boogers. That's all he has, bro. His family tree goes straight up, no branches. Capello, is it you who cut Pizza's hair? Pizza's hair is a fucking mess. He is the Duke of Dookie. Ah, I like that. Here, let me see if I can show you guys something. I'm not even put up the picture of him in blackface. Look at this asshole. How can you fuck up a mohawk? Only Tony Pizza could fuck up a mohawk. Look at this shit. Couldn't even get a straight line on the fucking mohawk, dickhead. And you know how that makes me feel. Jesus Christ. I'm getting OCD. I'm about to have a panic attack just fucking watching that or looking at that. So Tony Pizza woke up this morning and thought, what is it, Monday? How can I make myself uglier? Oh, I got it. I'll go buy a pair of clippers or a shed of clippers, and I'll give myself a mohawk. I won't even use a mirror. I'll just go like this. That'll really shock them. And while I'm at it, I'll buy some brown shoe polish and I'll do blackface. I'll jump around like a monkey and pretend I'm show flow. Jesus Christ. He doesn't have many ideas, but the ones he has are fucking disgusting. Just sick, twisted. Don't forget about the agony of his dirty feet. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, my God. I don't even want to think about that fucking picture of those feet. Oh, yeah, no problem, bro. I wonder how you could, I don't know. Somebody said he took it down. He probably did. He was being, you think he took it down because he was being ridiculed over that claim? No, you didn't interrupt, bro. Is it true Pizza has his RV in Josie's backyard? Well, somebody floated that theory last night, but I had to remind them that Josie lives in North Carolina. Now, of course, he could be lying about South Carolina, but that's possible. Well, no, because when he called the cops, you know him. He called the cops with the intention of really having something done to this guy who struck his channel. So he would have said he was in North Carolina if he was in North Carolina. So, no, I don't see how. Unless Josie's yard stretches from North to South Carolina, I don't think it's possible. So, I don't know. Cuban Muscle, yes, he did. I got a 46-second clip of it from Reddit. Of Sammy saying that? Where did Cuban Muscle even comment on that? I don't see it. Newcastle Trans, $20 Uber, $30 gas, $10 shigs, $20 minimum for food. This is daily $80. I'm puzzled. Oh my God, yeah, $80 fucking dollars. I could get through every day without $80, without spending $80. Well, maybe not every day, but you know what I'm saying. My average day. Like, what if you just stay in? Like, I know for him, he's claiming he needs this gas and stuff, but he doesn't need an Uber. Okay, fucking walk. Walk wherever you got to go. You're homeless, dickhead. You're not supposed to be taking fucking Ubers. As far as the gas, I don't even believe the generator thing. I don't even believe it. $10 for cigs. I'm surprised it's not more like 25, considering how much he smokes. And $20 minimum for food. This is daily $80. I'm puzzled. $20, bro. Minimum for food. I know $20 isn't a lot for food for an average person. But 20, again, this is a guy who should be eating peanut butter and jelly or fucking SpaghettiOs or fucking Chef Boyardee or a fucking baked beans out of a can, something. Eat fucking grilled cheese all day. $20 for food. And $20 for an Uber, yeah. Because only Tony Pizza has to travel in style. He will not be seen walking. This guy's priorities, man. $80 a day. Insane. I'm still waiting for them to have Bluetooth phone chargers. I'm surprised they don't already. Let me read this one because I saw Wise Guy TV, Mafia History and True Crime. Long time, bro. Mikey laughed his ass off. He was shocked, said it was ridiculous. Oh, yeah, of course. Mikey Scars, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's absurd. Started his journey through the truck stops. We know he did, but still. He was a little bastard, you know, he was misbehaved. Oh my God. I can't even imagine what the fuck what he was like as a kid. I mean, I see how he is as an adult. Oh my God. Fat Bald Picasso painting pictures for us. LOL. That's right. I'm painting a picture. Fat Bald Picasso. I like that very much. The finger pop story is not told near enough. Oh, you mean about, was that something his grandfather or somebody was doing to him or something? I thought it was pens or some shit. Maybe I might not know the story you're talking about, Chicago. Sorry, man. This pizza said his brother's stuff is too disgusting, man. Going to check. But all right, Casey. I mean, it was said in passing, but all right. Having worked in the system, so usually sentenced to probation. Terms, meaning treatment with the person that also depends on juvenile prior history. Well, yeah, but this is also what are we talking about here? Like 79, 80? Not even 78 or 79 the first time. 79, I guess, would be because it wasn't was it 11 or 12 years old? I don't remember the first time he went to Sagamore, went to one of those, either Sagamore or Creedmoor. I forget the exact age. They might have handled shit differently than they do now. The Montauk Projects. His brother left him on the doorstep of gypsies, and they brought him back. Yeah. Amityville Horror. No. There was some government experiment that went down. Mohawk Project. No, I don't know. What was it? All right, hold on, Frank. The Montauk Project. Oh, that's what you meant up there by the Montauk Projects. I thought, okay, gotcha. Yes. The Montauk Project, it's called. Mind control experiments were conducted, and runaway boys were abducted and brought out to the base where they underwent excruciating periods of both physical and mental torture in order to break their minds. Then their minds were reprogrammed. Many were supposedly killed during the process and buried on the site. Yeah, it's a conspiracy theory. It's horseshit. But the gypsy whispered, "Loser." Then 40 years later, he grew a mohawk. Meanwhile, Nick Romano's show gets 29 live views. Is that right? Oh, nice. Nick, you have failed, dickhead. You have failed. Imagine if you were still with us. Oh, man, you'd be doing great. You would be doing great. Oh, well, dickhead. I hope you have fun with Santini and the rest of those scumbag fucking trolls, because that's all you got now. All right. He feels secure having big wad of cash in his pocket, despite the fact he has no intention of spending it. That's what his followers are for, his daily expenses. Oh, yeah. He ain't spending his own money. In the lunch line in school, I took a hot dog and was going to... What the fuck? All right, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, you were just going... Ninga? Is that because... I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Did he use a weed whacker to do that whack job? That's what it looks like. Or that hack job, I'm sorry. That's what it looks like. Scars never heard it either, and he was there when Frankie died. Sammy is a liar. Yeah, he is. I can't, that hair, LMFAO. He's such a douchebag. I don't know about the Philadelphia experiment. I bet Pizza needs a triple wide shoe for that 6-toe foot. I would assume. I mean, his foot is wide as a motherfucker, man. You see that picture? His whole foot is crazy looking. Get yourself a good tech screwdriver. I ain't trying that shit myself no matter what. I pay people to do shit like that. I ain't fucking the computer up even more. I don't know shit about computers, no less taking one apart and putting it back together. The haircut is FBS's fault, or of course. Pizza whacked out the barber by asking for a pedicure. Let me get down here. Pizza is racist to like beans. Oh, yeah, he can't like beans. Got it. He ain't going to be seen strutting that ass to get gas. He needs an air-conditioned Uber. Yep. He's special. Pizza said, luckily, they have Publix grocery stores in Georgia, so he can get his cold cuts. So he's trying to throw people off, right? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he is in Georgia and he was just telling the cop he's in South Carolina because he was live. Who knows? I mean, does it really matter? I mean, even if we knew he was in South Carolina or Georgia, it ain't going to help track him down. You know what I mean? A while back, I decided to watch 10 minutes of Tony Pizza Live. My curiosity tends to get the best of me. That's 10 minutes I'll never get back. Yeah, you don't want to do that. The Montauk Project is where Bluetooth touchpads come from. Gotcha. That makes all the sense in the world now. Tony Pizza came through the portal from Stephen King's The Mist. That's what happened? All right, let me drop the link for Frank. Everybody hang out. Frank's going to tell us about, something he was just, he just came back from, I guess you could say. And since Frank is on here, guys, or about to be, and Frank is one of the big sponsors of the show, forget the fact that he donated to say match. I don't care about that. Frank is on this show, therefore, you should just donate in honor of Frank. That's my opinion. If you think I'm wrong, well, I think you're wrong. What can I say? I don't agree with you. There we go. What's up, Frank?
Can you see me?
No, could only hear you.
Oh, why can't you see me?
You might have to hit start cam at the bottom.
All right. Wait a minute. Is it red?
I don't. On your screen, it should be in black. It should say start cam. All the way at the bottom, it should say mute, stop cam. I mean, I think
It says
that's what
Mike. It says Cam, but it's like red.
then click on that. No.
All right, whatever. I mean, I wanted to show you how tan I was, and that me and Pizza are the same age, and you would look at me and look at him and be like, you wouldn't be able to believe that.
Oh, I already know what you look like, so I know. Yeah, absolutely.
Funny, yeah, it was a good time. I don't know if anybody's ever been on a cruise, but it was funny because I was thinking about you. Plus, it's the first time I haven't seen any of your shows since I was in the hospital a couple of times with depression, and I couldn't see you. So I was in there, and then on the ship, like you have the package, but the free internet, it's garbage. It hardly works, So and they wanted like $45 a day for I wasn't paying $45 a day for internet. You know what I mean?
Fuck that.
But it was funny how if anybody's ever been on a cruise, right? You talk about like you were a DJ, right?
Yeah.
These young kids today, I'm sure people that have been on a cruise, they call it silent disco. Okay, everybody's got these headsets on. Okay, you don't hear anything, and these idiots are dancing with no music because it's in the headset.
Really?
And I'm like, what? I'm telling like the older people, what the hell are these idiots doing? They have no idea. They're not blasting, no music. Everybody's dancing with headsets on. Whatever. It was the stupidest thing I ever seen.
So it just looks like a bunch of assholes just dancing around for no apparent reason.
Yeah, like there was different.
What?
It was different clubs for older people, whatever, that had the regular disco. I didn't really do much of that. I enjoyed the pool and everything. It was I did on my channel. I did karaoke with one of the singers. She was beautiful. She asked me to do it with her, and I'm like, I can't sing. I don't know if you saw it. I put it. I got a lot of views.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was with a live band. I actually did it 3 times. I love Your Song by Elton John, and that was me and his mom's favorite song. So I sang that. That came out pretty cool. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna put that. What I'll do is I'll get all the videos for my channel that I was with 6 people. So I'll get everybody's stuff together and make like a nice video thing. Put it all together. And but I tell you, the weather. People have gone. Like I went to Bermuda. The weather, like right now I'm outside sweltering, right? 82 to 83 degrees, no humidity. Absolutely, like you can't get better weather than that. The pools are perfect and everything. I met so many interesting people that and I can't, it's funny how it's a small world and everything. I texted you, I'll just tell you, I won't get into what happened, but and hopefully John, I met somebody that grew up with John A. Light, a young girl that he's very close to, and I looked out for her and everything, a sweetheart, and she really loved John and told me some cool stuff about him, and everything. So I can't get into it on telling anybody about it, but you talk about a small world, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Crazy, right?
I don't even know how it got brought up or something. I don't even know how it started or whatever. And she actually Facebooked a picture of us because he does know me, whatever. Facebooked a picture of us, but he never got back to her to see. You know what I mean? I was gonna message him and tell him I looked out for her, but I don't. I didn't want to. Him to get mad at you if I said anything, or her to get. I didn't. It was awkward or whatever. So, but it's just a funny story how you meet people, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy, and I got you a bunch of subscribers, talking about, I made her subscribe to your channel. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice. Thank you.
And I got a bunch of subscribers too, because I met I lost, the whole package cost, there was all different things. Like, my package was 2,200, which concluded like 2 restaurants and anything under $10 for, anything $10 or under. And then they had the premium one, which would be the top notch. I'm not a big drinker anyway, you know what I mean? But I thought it would cover Red Bull, you know what I mean? And Red Bull was extra.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I must have spent $100,000 on Red Bull, you know what I mean? And I did a lot of gambling. I lost about 700 on playing blackjack. I never saw people that play blackjack. It's what they call a continuous shoe, which I never seen done. People that gamble would know. Vegas, Atlantic City, they don't do that. You know what I mean? And I don't trust those continuous shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
I don't know if you play blackjack or anybody out there in the chat does it. I never saw. I got like 321s and I pushed. I've never seen that in my life. You know what I mean? Ever in Vegas or Atlantic City.
Wow.
Like, you get an 18, they got a 19. You get a 19, they get a 20. It was just, it was ridiculous. So I was pissed off.
It's all set up in their favor, of course. Yeah.
What it was like, you smoke and everything. Cigarettes, right? Check this out. 3 cons of cigarettes are $180, right? So they give you 1 extra. So it comes to $450 a pack. You believe that? So I bought cartons home with me, you know what I mean? Just though, they're $12 here, you know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool about it and everything. But would I do it again? My son had a blast. You'd imagine, you think back when you were younger, running around by yourself, just all over the ship, meeting friends and having a blast, you know what I mean? And stuff. It was a good time and everything. I met a lot of cops around there, retired police officers, and one current New York City homicide detective. So we had some interesting stories, you know what I mean? Everything and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a good time, would I do it again? I don't know if people enjoy cruises in the chat. I mean, I like to be by a beach, water, everything in one place. Like, I really wasn't so keen on going into all the Bermuda places. Like, I really just went off the ship and did everything around there. I didn't go to the famous spots and everything. It's too much. You want to relax, you know what I mean? You know, I had a gym where I worked out in the gym and everything. That was cool, you know what I mean? And everything. But it was pretty cool, you know what I mean? And everything, but I'm glad to be home.
Yeah, I never went on a cruise, but
it's better. Like, it's a lot of couples and a lot of young people, and a lot of older people. Like, I thought I didn't hook up. I thought maybe I'd hook up, you know what I mean? But it didn't happen. Yeah, whatever, you know what I mean?
Next time.
It's an ego hit, like, you know what I mean? But most of the people were coupled up, you know what I mean? Like, but it was a good time and everything. It definitely was, But I don't know if I would do it again. You know what I mean? Like, to tell you, is it worth it? People in the chat might say they love it. Some people go 3-4 times a year. You know what I mean? So, but it was fun and everything, but just like meeting that it's just a small world, the whole A-Life thing. You can't make it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, you just can't. It's crazy. It really is.
Yeah.
But
you never know who you're going to run into, bro.
Yeah. You got to remember, too, it came out of Bayonne. So everybody on there.
Oh, yeah.
There were some people that flew from, that have family here, but it's going to be basically Staten Island, a lot of Pennsylvania people, you know what I mean, and stuff. Everybody that said that were from Pennsylvania, actually, if they knew who you were, you know what I mean, and they didn't know, So I said, well, he has a channel and subscribe. So I took their phone and I kept subscribing, like on, that had internet. I would go to you and I subscribed on your button.
Nice.
And I also met a professional at the blackjack table. This is a funny story, right? The girls flirting with me, right? She started with me flirting with me, because I smoke, you know what I mean? So she's like, why do you smoke for? She says, how do you know I smoke? She's like, well, I see you smoke and I see you in the gym all the time, and you're really sexy and really hot and everything. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm in, you know what I mean? So I'm talking to her and everything, and then I lost like 300. I'm like, I gotta go. These cards are terrible. So I see her. I come back at nighttime, so I see her again, and I start talking to her and everything, and I start telling her, like, every vacation I've ever went on in my life, I've hooked up with a girl from the age of 18 to, through the years. So I said, well, she's like, you still got time. So I think I'm in. So I go, well, maybe you can help me out with that. And she goes, I don't think my wife would like that too much. Sit next to her. So she started laughing. They were married.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They were. And the funny thing is, like, my son's mother, his name was Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
I met 3 Jennifers on that cruise. 3. I mean, you imagine. And then you talk about, like, you're like, I don't know what people would call this. It's not maybe religious, spiritual. My son goes, I love you, Aunt Jody, in the hallway. And his aunt turns, and on the door, it said Jennifer.
Oh my God.
Like, some people had, like, things on the doors, happy birthday. It said Jennifer.
Bro, you should have, the chick with the wife, you should have said, fuck it, threesome.
Well,
you should have said, don't, come on. I know you guys are, I know, but you could use a booster
I'm not like
shot.
that, but
I'm sure each one of them could have used a booster shot. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
But it's funny. Like, what I did was, I'm like, if you guys need any kind of work around the house, maybe a pool boy, I fuck around with my shirt off or whatever. They had a good sense of humor about it. Like, funny. But it turns out that the one that was flirting with me, her name was Debbie. I won't say the last name. She's a retired LPGA professional golfer.
Oh shit.
So I did subscribe to her channel, and I looked her up, and you can Google. I won't say the last name, whatever. Maybe she's listening, so she doesn't know about your show. And she subscribed to my channel, yeah. And I was wondering, because they were betting big money, Chris. I mean, I'm talking like 500 to 1,000 a hand, and I'm like, I'm betting like 150, depending on how the cards are going. And then I'm like, she's an ex-professional golfer with a YouTube channel, and then her wife Jennifer is an investment banker, so they got money. You know what I mean? So they can. Yeah, but that was funny. Yeah, I don't think like that. Yes. But I did say there's nothing wrong with, I always find it odd the other way. Well, let's not say anything, please. But with women, that's no problem with that. I find that fine.
Yeah.
All right, nothing wrong with that at all. I can definitely understand. Not the other type of way.
I hear that. Yeah.
But it was a good time. I'm glad I'm back and everything. And yeah, it's good to be back. And stuff, yeah, good to be. I did miss home a little bit, and everything. And
I'm glad you made it home safe and stuff.
Yeah, I got home at 10:30 yesterday morning. Yeah, no problem. The only thing is, everywhere I go when I travel, I don't know, maybe somebody to track can help me out with. They always say I'm supposed to have a medical card, because I set off every time I go somewhere. I set off all the detectors and everything.
Yeah, I got a card for that. Yeah.
Thank God here they didn't break my chops as much. But when I've flown before, I've literally had to strip naked.
Really?
Yeah, it's absolutely. The FBI comes. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Jesus. Well, you got metal probably throughout your body, right?
I have titanium. The 2 neck surgeries, the 3 back surgeries, and the 2 knee replacements. Yeah, so I'm like put together with titanium. The guy at the airport security goes, he's got the good stuff. That sets it all up. You know what I mean? He's got the good stuff. You know what I mean? But Tony Soflo would know this because he's from Miami. They literally locked me in the bomb one. You can't get out because you got a bomb on you. That was a whole hassle. Oh my God, that was a long time ago. Yeah,
I've traveled through Miami International and Fort Lauderdale International a bunch of times. But what they do with me is I just tell them I have a defibrillator, and they just have me go in the body scanner thing, and they might run a wand around me, But
yeah, I tell him that now. I know, and I got locked in the bomb thing, thinking I got a bomb on me. Holy shit, did the FBI come? You know what I mean? That's what guys like. You got to let us know. You need. My doctors told me they don't give you a medical card. I don't know. Maybe Sean. I don't know. I got to ask. I don't.
For that, I don't know. But like for my defibrillator, I have a card that says, you know what I mean?
What you might say, bionic man? I don't know.
Bionic man. Yeah.
I'll carry $6 million. It'll be $6 billion today. Card on me, the $6 million man card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught up all the shows and everything.
That's cool.
Stuff, and I'll donate. I get paid Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I'll hit you up.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
Spent a lot of money. I'm sorry I gambled a lot. I could have gave it to you.
That's all.
A lot of people wanted it, but that's why I have a gambling problem. That's why I don't go, on there and do stuff like that. I don't go to AC no more or anything like that. Yeah, I had a bad gambling problem.
Yeah.
I've had every problem. Addicted personality. You do it all the way.
Yeah.
I'm not happy winning $200. I'm happy winning $2,000. You know what I mean? It's bad when you don't have a value of $1.
Yeah, definitely.
But of anything else exciting. I just thought you would think that silent disco. I don't know if people in the chat are right if they.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Yeah, it's called silent disco. Just imagine no music and they just hearing it through their headphones. I'm like,
I gotta ask Kaz if he's ever.
well, I was thinking about. I mean, what now they're trying to get rid of DJs?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Everybody's gonna be dancing with. That has to be something they just do. I mean, it wasn't just young people. You know, people were doing it. You know, all the people we were like I grew up in the '80s. We're all laughing at that, man. This place would be fucking rocking. You know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. You know, I like the karaoke. You ever do karaoke? It's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never gonna see these people again. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I had a good time.
Yeah, you gotta have fun.
Yeah, no, I definitely had fun. You know, the food was good and everything. You know, I ate good. But I didn't want to be on a schedule. You know, like my son's aunt was like dinner at 5:30. Sometimes I love being by the pool with the burgers and the hot dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I was hungry, I go to the buffet. You know what I mean? I wasn't on the restaurant. That's if you bring somebody with you, that's nice to do. You know, like you would like if you bring Shanna, you would do restaurants. You lay by the pool. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It would be better to bring somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If I meet somebody, I mean, I got a couple of girls I'm seeing, but they're not at that level yet of cruise worthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit.
I'm not spending that money on a cruise for them. All right, yeah. I'm trying to think of anything. Just the whole. I told you what happened with A-Light, so you know that. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
Well, I don't want to. I might message them and tell them, and everything, but they kind of whatever. But it's just weird how that was. You run into people like that. Actually, her boyfriend. He looked like Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, really?
Funny. And he actually was a very good kid. And I spoke to him a lot and everything. I'm going to try to get him into the local.
Oh, that's cool.
My cousin knows people. So, because these kids, he worked for Amazon. You know what they do with you at Amazon? They talk like if you go to the bathroom and if you take too long and after a certain amount of hours during the week, they fire you.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, the poor guys on the loading dock drinking water, unloading the trucks. It takes 10, 15 minutes to go to the bathroom. And if you go over 2 hours a week or whatever it is, they fire you. I mean,
that's crazy.
That's why union all the way. Anybody in that chat, man, union all the way. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. You know what I mean? They get fired for going to the bathroom. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to see if I get him in there. He's a good kid.
That's good.
I wish you guys could have saw me. I'm all tan and jacked. I wanted to it would have been a good thing to go from pizza to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like I'll be 57 the day after Christmas. It's like I can't believe a guy looks like that. Well, it's a tough life he had, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll say.
I don't want to. I'm afraid to make fun of anybody, so they don't threaten me or. That's why I'm not in the chat bad mouthing nobody. I don't need the bullshit.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'll do it.
Yeah, no, I live a very stressed.
Oh, you cut out.
In my back there, I had a call. I hang up. Yeah, let me go. But I don't want to get deal with these people fucking with me or something. You know what I mean? I'm not real tough guys don't do it over the internet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't. I know. Yeah. But all right, man. Good seeing you again, and glad to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing good, and I'm back watching again. All right, brother.
All right, bro. Talk to you soon.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. All right. There's Frank making me want to go on a cruise. All right, guys, listen, I'll ask again because I have made $10, okay, from one person. There's still 115 people watching. We were up to about 145 at one point. I need people to donate. Seriously. I need people to donate because it's getting a little out of hand now. Literally making like $20, $30 a day, not a show, a day. So if you can, please do, because you guys count on these shows and I count on you. So please donate if you can now, if possible. I'd appreciate it very, very much. I wanted to read what I had up there. Just saw Pizza's live. He said, beware of FBS's new grift. While SoFlo is in hiding, FBS is going to come on saying SoFlo needs bail money. The dude is the biggest conspiracy theorist I've ever seen. Well, in a way, D. Gainey, but what you got to see is the way his mind works. Like that's in his mind. What's the scam he would come up with in a situation like this? He's always, he's horrible at scamming people. He just has stupid people that he scams. It makes it easy. But that goes to show you how his mind works. Everything has to be a scam because everything with him is a scam. So that's what he would do in this situation. Like, say it was reversed and it was Mike Sacchio and they were friends and Mike Sacchio was the defendant, then that's what Tony Pizza knows he would do. He would just say Mike he needs bail money and, you know. And that would, you know, that would be his grift. He would make his money that way, you know. So this is the way his mind works. Mike Slick, $10 for my man. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, bro. Very, 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 very much. Thank you. Again, it's Tom Sheehy alone right now that's supporting the channel. Just Tom Sheehy. I mean, not just Tom Sheehy, Sabrina, and people are donating. Sabrina has donated a lot just over the last few days. So Sabrina too, and anybody who's donating is helping. But when I have a show where I make, say, $20 or $30, Sheehy sends me $100 after the show. It's the only thing that makes the day somewhat decent. So I can't have that, guys. Come on, man. Help me out. I provide you with entertainment. Please show your appreciation. All right, what'd I just get? Oh, wait. You better look at those emojis you sent me, Joey Dimes. He said, shout out Joey Dimes 3 channel, $5. Thank you, bro. Yeah, Joey Dimes 3, guys, in case you don't know, because I didn't know until a few days ago, and somebody in the chat had to tell me how to find a video of his. So go to Joey Dimes 3 ASAP right now if you can, and donate to I'm sorry, I just saw Cat D's donation. Subscribe to Joey Dimes channel. Let me read that one. They're coming in a little bit. $10 for Match. Have a great show from Cat D. Thank you very, very much. She is one of the biggest sponsors of this show, and she said match, so please do. I'd appreciate it. All right, let me read some more comments. I had to go look at his stupid haircut again. Yeah, I'll show you guys again. Here. Fucking unreal. Fuck am I? Somebody sent me a screenshot. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Something about Mooney Dashcam. I'm not even going to read. It's a horrible accusation. I'm not even going to read that. Wait, what was that other thing? Oh, okay. Let me find it for you guys. Here's one. This is him from the side. That fucking nose. Look at the schnoz on him. Holy moly. And then you got this. I swear to God, only Tony. Only Tony. You can walk into any barbershop, probably be $7. Give me a mohawk. Okay, it'll take you fucking 45 seconds. Give you a mohawk. Tony Pizza. I'm going to go buy some clippers. I'm going to do it myself. Meanwhile, between the clippers and the Uber it took him to go get them, probably cost him fucking 10 times as much as it would have cost them to just fucking go to a barber. My husband's company had a cruise to nowhere for a Christmas party. What a nightmare, trapped with people you work with every day. Oh, fuck that. I see Frank is a gamer. Cool. Is he? Well, he probably mentioned it. Well, I know I know he used to talk about something like that, I believe. But he might have said something on this show. If I missed it, I apologize, Frank. Let me see. Mike and I are going to do a game channel. Really? You're into the gaming too, Mike? See, I don't know, guys. I used to love playing PlayStation and shit, the Grand Theft Auto games. I fucking loved it. That was, there was some other games I liked, too. I wasn't all into, this is way back before things like, what do you call it? The one big first-person shooter. I forget what it's called, but I used to love playing video games like that. Grand Theft Auto, Gun, Red Dead Redemption, all that shit. But I don't even have, I mean, I have a fucking PlayStation 2 somewhere. My stepson has a PlayStation 3. Or I'm sorry, PlayStation. What's the newest one? 5? PS5? Yeah, he has that. He has a 3, 4, and a 5, actually. But I don't know. I don't have time. I don't know when I would do it. I hear that, Mike. Or D. Gainey, I'm sorry. See? I don't know. I'm wearing down, guys. Frank would be good for your recovery show. Vito Calzone. Oh, yeah. He was on my, not the last one, the one before that, I believe. Frank came on and shared his story. Yeah. Oh, he's been around for the addiction and recovery shows since the beginning. I told him he's always welcome on those shows. Turn on your camera, Frank. Yeah, I don't know what he did. I don't if the start cam button or whatever didn't work. I don't know. Did y'all lose your wallets? I don't know what's going on. This is fucking crazy. I mean, listen, I'm cool about it now. I don't act like a dick. I don't flip out. I understand. Like, I got to the point where it's like, okay, even when there's a slow time like this, it'll pick up. When people have money or whatever, they'll donate. It'll make up for it. But that doesn't happen every time. The bottom line is it doesn't happen every time. And when I have a period like this, we're going on like 10 days now of like, other than, like I said, Sabrina, Antonino, Jason Mikesell, Tom Sheehy, Frank when he's around, I'm making no bullshit, $20, $30 a show. That's going to make me nervous no matter how many times it happens, whether it gets better each time or not. You never know when it's not going to get better. So my mind is always on keeping an income, coming in, an income that's, good enough to support my family. So when I see this happening, it's like, okay, how many more days do I do this? Do I just let people shit all over me and I do 2 shows a day and make fucking, $20, $30? I mean, and again, and I don't use this as no pity shit, but I think you guys understand my situation right now. Like, Shanna's out of work. I'm supporting the whole family myself. So it's a bad time for this, guys. So if you have it, just please donate it. I have not had a haircut in 20 years, so I save lots of money. 20 years? Holy shit. How isn't it down to your fucking feet, Chicago? My God. Pizza tried cutting his hair but ran out of propane. Yeah, he needs propane for the air conditioner, for everything. Yeah. Halo? No, Call of Duty. That one. Call of Duty, yeah. I stopped playing video games so fucking long ago, probably in the late 2000s, 2007, 2008, something like that. Now, I did get back into it here and there. But not much, not, just for, I'd get the, I just decide, well, let me break out the PS2 and play some Grand Theft Auto or something. I think I did it when I first moved in here for a little while during COVID when there was no work and shit. You know what I mean? I was playing some Vice City and shit every now and then. But as far as when I was really into it, that was a long time ago. That was in the 2000s. So I don't know, man. They are relaxing. Video games are relaxing. They take your mind off shit. You're just kind of lost in the game. but I don't know. It's just not really me. CM, that's a lot of shampoo and conditioner, though. That's a lot of fucking hair he has already. 20 years, it seems to me like, I know how, when I had hair, even now, like if I grew out my hair, it would be very thin up here, but on the sides and shit, it would take, in 2 fucking weeks, it would be combable. Maybe not 2 weeks, but it wouldn't take long. You know what I mean? So my hair always grew fast as fuck. I would get a fade on Thursday. By Monday, I would need another fade. So I just think 20 years, your fucking hair would be, you'd be walking on it. First, I just took 10 inches off my hair and still almost to my, or FBS, I'm sorry. I just took 10 inches off my hair and it's still almost to my butt. That's crazy. All right, guys. Well, listen, I guess I'm going to get going. I don't know what to say. My pleas fall on deaf ears. But I will be back later today and we'll try again. I guess we'll see. I'll do my best to entertain you and hopefully, you know, finally you guys will let's just say tip me for my work. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you for everything. I love you all. And until next time, salute.